Kala, let me quickly draw you in here, former Indian Air Force officer as well, Squadron Leader Kala. First quickly talking about those inputs that have just come in. Another miraculous survivor, a lady missed the flight reportedly just by 10 minutes. Squadron Leader Kala, what do you make of that? Also, now that one individual who has survived, that's nothing short of a miracle, isn't it? When one saw those visuals of the fireball that this plane had become, people feared the worst.
Absolutely, absolutely. As Mitru sir also said, "Jaako rakhe saiya maar sake na koi." There's nothing beyond word. This is where we come into understanding of the higher power above us, who is making sure that whosoever is destined for whatever is given that thing. Very fortunate for this lady, and I'm sure this happens to so many of us that if we miss our aircraft of train or anything, we always cry, we make all of it that something wrong has happened. We always try to make get into negative situations, but now later on when you get to know that this is something that you've been saved of, so this is a big reminder for humanity that believe in God's plan. It's a big reminder. At the same time, when we talk about the incident, it's a purely very unfortunate incident. At the same time, one of the rarest incident, because the pilot didn't have time to react. In all other cases, we had time to react. Or unlike the Dadri case, which was another very big mishap that had happened, mid-air collision, one of the biggest and the worst one, and that too because of a very silly error, and that is the pilots could not talk in the common language. So when we talk about this is a very clear cut, though we are not the authorities wherein we can say it with 100% prediction that it has been a technical error. It must be like 99.99. It seems to be a technical error, but was it intentional, unintentional, or how and where the things have gone wrong? As Bazin has also said that the paperwork would have been done. The flight was already running from Delhi to Ahmedabad. So that this is something that I was discussing, that the flight would have been normal. Nothing unusual was reported, though I heard one of the passengers from Delhi to Ahmedabad that there was some air conditioning issue that he had observed. But then these are not the issues which would alarm any warning in the cockpit as such, which would end up into such kind of incident at the end of the day. So this is something we can't look at. However, one of the rarest incident wherein within 55 seconds of the aircraft running, it's lying dead on the ground, and these two people miraculously, specifically if the girl has missed the aircraft, that is still understandable, but then the man who's coming out of it, that is totally a miracle.
Yes, it is. Also, Squadron Leader Kala, now as far as more answers are concerned to our questions as to whether this was a dual engine failure, whether this was electronic shutdown, whether something else happened, how long before we would know?
So as we've been discussing about the investigation, see, the investigations takes a lot of time because the data recorder, the whatever information that we have to gather from here might take 2.5, 3 months time, but then assimilating all those informations, and then the team being set up for this, and then all the checks, balances, and everything, like it's a big inquiry that is being set up. And from the past instances also, we know that whenever an aircraft investigation is being carried out, the results are known after a year or more than that. So preliminary information is something that the country or globally, because it had international passengers also, that is what we can look at. But we've been speaking to so many experts. All of us have been working on different parts of the aircraft, or somewhere we've been related. So whatever visuals we could see, it is very much clear that there is 100% the loss of thrust. Now, what could be the reason behind it? And some people said that it could be bird hit also, but which I personally would not like to agree to it, because the landing gears were still down. The So people are taking care of bird hits by that time. People, the binoculars, people are watching manually also through binoculars if such kind of activities are happening. That too, both the engines which only had happened, I guess, during the Hudson River landing time. So. It's a very rare condition that has happened, and most probably either the softwares or the electronics. That's it.
All
That
right,
is
more
where we get
inputs
the
coming
data.
in now. This is a visual that we're going to be putting out on our screens now of Roshni.